Hey guys, welcome back to another TV show review. So today, I have just seen all 6 episodes of the new Paramount Plus show, Knuckles. Now guys, I was definitely excited for this because I am a massive Sonic fan. I enjoyed the last two Sonic movies, and I really cannot wait for the third movie to come out later this year. But let me be honest, I had no idea that we were getting a spin-off show centered around Knuckles. But I will say, when the trailer popped up for this, I thought it looked very awesome, dude, and that's how it got me hyped for the show. And now that I was lucky enough to watch all 6 episodes, I gotta say, this was such a fun show. I had a lot of fun with this show, and there is a lot to process here whenever it comes to reviewing a show like this. One of the things I liked from this series was the action scenes. Like, there's a lot of fight scenes in the show, and a lot of them look like some of the best action sequences we've ever seen in the live action Sonic universe. Another thing I liked was the tone and the humor of the show. I thought it was absolutely funny. The third thing I liked was the CGI in the show. I know that some people were worried about it, but it looks very good. It's basically like the same as the two Sonic movies, and some of the characters look like they belong on Earth. And I have one final positive with this show, and that positive is the characters. I liked the characters for the most part, especially Knuckles. He carried his own show. Sonic and Tails do make appearances in the show early on, but the rest of the episodes are basically just Knuckles' story. And now that I'm done with the positives, here are some of my negatives. My first negative is the plot surrounding this whole show. I just thought the plot was okay at best. My second negative is that I do think that the main villains of the show were pretty mediocre and very much forgettable in my opinion. Like, really, I thought that one of the villains played by Kid Cudi was way more interesting than the real villains we got. Another issue I have with this is that this show suffers the same mistakes as the last two Sonic movies. They focus too much on the human characters. And I'm not just talking about the villain specifically. I'm talking about that the rest of the episodes focus too much on Wade Whipple and his family and not having more Knuckles in those episodes. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Wade Whipple. I thought he was a fine and funny character in the last two Sonic movies, and he was definitely fun in this show. But, like, this is supposed to be Knuckles' show, not Wade's show. And even though I enjoyed some of those parts, I do still think we could have used a lot more Knuckles in this show. Like, honestly, not having Knuckles be the main focus of his own show is just a little bit odd to me. But for the most part, I still think this show is fun, and if I were to give a rating for 1 to 10 for the show, I'd probably give it like I'll give it an 8 for the most part. I'll just give this show an 8. And I am praying that Sonic 3 won't focus too much on human characters, and instead will focus on our furry friends. But anyways, yeah, that's my review on Knuckles TV show, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews, follow me for more. Peace out.